I think the second thing that we saw this evening in King Charles's address was recognition that he would emulate the example of constitutional monarchy established by his mother. He talked of how he would go on to uphold those principles, those constitutional principles, and he also talked about how he would model himself on her example in terms of duty. Prince William and Catherine are to become Prince and Princess of Wales. The monarchy has always been keen to highlight the symbolic unity that exists within the United Kingdom, especially between England and Wales, going back 8 centuries. William now becomes that symbolic focal point. So I think there was an emphasis here on reconciliation. I think he was clearly holding out an olive branch to the Sussexes. But I also think that he was positioning he and William, himself and William, at the head of this organisation. They will be the 2 individuals to carry it forward. Charles with his Queen Consort, Camilla, and William with the new Princess of Wales. I still think that we're going to hear the new king continue to talk about the importance of the natural world, the need to deal with climate change, the need to deal with environmental degradation. To not do so would not be true to the image that he has until this moment developed. And I think there is an expectation that he will speak on this issue as well. There remains a broad public consensus that urgent action is required, even if the political consensus might be fraying. I would make this important point, and that is we have a new Prime Minister and government as of this week. The Business and Energy Secretary is one Jacob Rees-Mogg, who is a renowned climate skeptic. And it could be that the new king finds his own advocacy of the need to deal with climate change at odds with the views of democratically elected ministers. So it is a careful path that he is going to have to tread. I'm sure that he will continue to warn about the natural world, and yet at the same time probably refrain from speaking about specific policies which could put him at odds with certain groups of politicians. I think for some time that Charles has been seeking to embody a more personable, familiar kind of royal figure, that he sought to engage more intimately and affectionately with members of the public. Certainly the walkabout earlier on this afternoon as characteristic of a shift that I think really started in the aftermath of Diana's death, where he took the need to engage with the public and he took public opinion more seriously, recognizing that the monarchy will only survive so long as it commands a broad base of popular support. So I think it's entirely in line with what we've seen already of the now King Charles in terms of trying to present himself both as a more familiar figure, in the hope that will win him the affection and loyalty of his people.